that's a terrific shot. It certainly wouldn't have been my way of playing it. I'd have thought you couldn't be guaranteed to be on this red, but he couldn't have played it much better than that.
Right
hand side. Just struggling a little bit with position, and
25.
mainly because that black is not on the spot. Does the blue pass the black into the top left-hand corner pocket? I think it does, just about. How you see it?
You can get through to the black as well, but blue obviously he feels is easier to get position on the red. Has he overscrewed it?
30.
Well, he played for the left-hand one of that cluster. Does the right one go? Because he can't get through to the left one, I don't think. Looks like it might just go.
Another power shot, and perfect
31.
on the blue. Wonderful shot. Looked pretty straightforward, but certainly wasn't. Now this is a crucial shot here. Get a nice position on the red in the middle of the bunch. No, he's overrun that as well.
Yeah, those two reds in the middle of the table, I think there's a possibility they could be made into a plant. They're not quite set. There is a gap between them. And he's made it.
37.
So now, pot the blue. Well, no need really to play a cannon. The red immediately below the pink is available. This is a tough pot. But it's there. Does he have a colour? Not really. You would think he'd just trickle up to the green here. But a lovely contribution. It wasn't a good table to make a sizable break, but he did the best he could. It was just that cannon that went wrong. Good pot on the red.
Have a look at the cue ball here. Wood. I said to the blue, but maybe a ball colour instead. Wow. That's magnificent cueing. It almost stops the cue ball. Watch, just stops for a slight second and then takes effect. The backspin. Fantastic. Yeah. Nice kiss on the black would be preferable.
1.
He's on the brown. Oh, wow. That's just ridiculous. That's just ridiculous.
Yeah, and he does it
5.
without seemingly hitting the ball hard, doesn't it? It's all about timing.
Such a good shot.
Beautifully struck. Well, can he miss the black? He can quite easily, and that is wonderful cueing to get that top spin, because sometimes when you play with pace,
6.
if you don't cue it properly, you have a tendency to throw the cue ball wide. A lot of people have been running into the black there, but gets through it so nicely. Just something in his eye line that's... He's just having a laugh. I think Leo Scullion has got a little light on that you can see his scores. But that's another thing. A few years ago, Judd had got down and
7.
missed it, and then thought that light got him away. You know, now he's aware of everything, and you know he's got time. He's, you know, he's got space to play in. There's nothing rushed about it. This needs to run on.
Oh, that's a wonderful shot. That's an excellent shot there.
14.
Xiwen the ball absolutely beautifully. Great positional shot.
So just looking for one more red, and that's nicely there. One to the left middle, one to the right corner. Surely this is the second frame in the bag. Just the black required.
31.
Well, another couple of centuries, and if he keeps getting to the business end of these tournaments, you'd fancy him
60.
to do it. Can he get past this red? Might just be able. You play this shot with a lot of right-hand side, and you can just turn the red over. There you go. And that was all done with the side. That side spin, just when it hits the object ball, just turns it over the other way. So too many snookers for Xiwen to come back to the table.
Seven.
Lovely shot with the rest. Nice little kiss on the red.
44.
You know, the two guys in the studio who, well, were so dominant in
66.
the 80s and 90s, you know, but you've got to give the game respect. You've got to
68.
come out with it all guns blazing. I mean, I did the Neil Robertson match last night. He freely admitted after the game he just didn't have any concentration whatsoever. As we see, unbelievable shot by Judd. He's certainly finding new ways to play position on some of the colours. But I like to see
75.
it. He's not frightened to entertain the crowd. He knows they've come to see him play, and he's turning it on.
Oh.
8.
It's like he's got a trick white he's playing with us. Fantastic. Where's the black gonna go? Whee. Well, he's not bothered about the black, but a wonderful break from Judd Trump. He puts another frame on the board. And he leads now 3 frames to 0.
One.
Good pot.
Yeah, it was a good pot. It's funny now, you know, you look at shots like this, Ken, and you think, oh, the shot he just potted, you think, is that the right shot to play? But when you're full of confidence, you know, you can't question any shot that a player attempts. He followed it up with a good pot on the blue.
Seven. $14.
So just not got complete control of this cue ball.
I think the green is possibly the best shot here for him, John. He can just try and get on the red in balk, or even the red to the right of the blue here.
Yeah, I think he was just a bit concerned about the cannon, but
17.
he makes certain of the green. And, well, I said before, one of these you've got to be careful playing with too much pace, but it doesn't seem to bother Judd. Well, just correct past the baulk line, so he's on the brown. And it's funny, Ken, when we're watching Judd, and as I say, this hasn't been the best of breaks because he's not really had good control of the cue ball. But it's not been an overnight success. And I think that's what people have got to remember. He's now 30. But Clive Everton, who was a co-commentator of mine for many, many years, was singing
47.
his praises when Judd was 12.
Yeah.
You know, so but he's had to go through the school of hard knocks, if you like.
48.
And of course he's reaping his rewards now, so just a little note for all you up-and-coming snooker players. You don't have to do it straight away. There's a lot of ring craft to learn, apart from potting and break building.
Yeah.
53.
And you have to go through those ups and downs, don't you, to make you a better player.
54. $67.
Didn't get the cannon on the red to try and take it off the left-hand side cushion. What's he going to produce here? Brown into the centre, take the red out. Has he got the red? Oh, well, that was careless.
71.
Yes. Oh, hold on. He's not finished yet. He's definitely not finished yet. Still the century is on, John.
I was half criticising, saying, no, his cue ball control hasn't been great in this frame.
78.
But his potting's up to scratch.
80.
It'd be nice to finish with a century, wouldn't it?
Yeah, and I suppose he will have it in the back of his mind. Can he get 100 in a season? So why not give every shot full concentration?
83. $87.
Well, the crowd are certainly loving this. They've been treated to some
92.
excellent array of shots from Judd Trump. And if you can finish with a century, I'm sure they'll tear the house down. A lot of side to get back for the black.
98.
Black for 105 and a 4-0 lead as well. Absolutely brilliant. Fantastic, sublime snooker from Judd Trump. He takes the frame and goes into the mid-session, leading Xiwen by 4 frames to 0.
So that's Judd's reply to not or only having one shot in the last frame. Well, didn't feel as though he could avoid the kiss on the second red, but what a wonderful pot. And the kiss on the second red has helped.
Yeah, he used the second red, didn't he? Again, wonderful cue pair with the rest. Trying to get down for these couple of reds of just above the black.
Well, it's worked out okay. Whenever you're having to play a cannon and there was no free run to a red, you trust a little bit to luck.
38. $46.
And now the key shot to the frame, because there's no obvious red to play on. Needs a cannon of some kind. And as I say, whenever you play a cannon, you're never guaranteed to be on the
51.
colour. And he seemed to hit them well enough.
Yeah, he seemed to hit them a bit too hard. Lost the cue ball to the top cushion here.
Well, another terrific pot from Judd and kiss on the red. I thought, well, it's left in wrong side of the blue, but it appears the pink's available. Well, deciding to play the blue surprises me a little bit. I suppose with the yellow not being on its spot, made it easier to get that cue ball around the angles. Just managed to force an angle. He's decided to play the double.
92.
Can't hear anyone cheering it in, but it's there.
93.
It's there. Well played. Not perfect on the yellow. So we might have to see a little bit of magic, because when he pots the yellow, it will be respotted. And he's not got the angle just to roll it in and naturally finish on the yellow.
Maybe go between pink and black here, will he? No, he's just dropped it in. Oh.
Judd from 93.
That's right, he missed it. Well, never mind. Well, he's shown his class all the way through that match. Fair play to Xiwen, made a wonderful break of 127, the highest of the match. But it's the world champion and world #1 who comfortably goes through to the next round. He wins 6 frames to 1.